Good Saturday afternoon, friends and neighbors. This is the Saturday Seafarers, and I am looking not at the Saturday Seafarers right now. Thanks to the help of Minerva on Discord, I've been going headfirst into tournaments over this month. Last week was Iron, this week is Bronze, and I've actually been able to get a decent amount of success. Like, this is another top 9 or top 16 finish. So I'm getting more packs. I actually got my first choice pack ever by finishing top 4 in one of these daily bronze brunches. And because of that, I feel like I'm starting to ramp up and possibly may have a shot at making the PTCS next cycle. Min says I still gotta get a win in somehow. I mean, I'm happy to at least get in the money for some of these. There's my one choice pack. I got Chaz McCormick, the PT Elite version. I'm working mostly with the late bronze and the bronze brunch. The daily live bronze was a bit of a misclick. But this is what I'm focusing on at the moment. And yes, I am stalling for time until Laptop Hound comes in with his giveaway winner. I also signed up for next week's This Week in Perfect Team Friday Showdown because yours truly will be hosting another bootleg stream of that this Friday. To be determined who the guests will be, probably Ezra Denny, probably Laptop Hound, possibly both. But you know you'll get me, I'll do the roll call, and I will probably get bounced in round 1. 128 people do. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Mainline Club is doing all right. If we hop back here to the Perfect Team screen, you'll see that unlike last week in which I had all 5 of my theme teams in one level, the 2 Rats and a Wool Sock got promoted and will probably be headed back down. The Unionville Stewards got promoted, will probably be headed back down. The Epcot Centurions are likely silverbound again. Actually, I can show that for a minute, because I realized between streams that, hold on a moment, over a certain level, I think it's over silver or over bronze, you get alternate uniform slots. So guess what I spent yesterday doing? Making custom uniforms for the alternates for the 2 Rats and a Wool Sock, the Ichiro theme team. And you can get custom out of the park uniforms too by becoming a subscriber here on the channel. Access to these exclusive emotes, including Bob. Yes, we're doing the Mob Your Bob giveaway later today. Your name on the special thanks slide, and once per sub or resub, a custom out of the park uniform set for yours truly. Perfect Team franchise mode. Use it how you see fit. So I want to show for these this Ichiro theme team, so named after Ichiro's favorite saying in English. August in Kansas City is hotter than 2 rats in a bleep wool sock. I'm also continue to wait for a playable Ichiro card, as there's a knock at my door. Excuse me one moment, folks. Okay, we're back. Just in time, it looks like it's taking a while to load the logos. The more custom uniforms and stuff I do, the longer this process takes. And I've done a lot. Project Isekai no Yakyu on the Out of the Park forums, which has the fictional JPBO, the Suid-Afrikaanse Bofballiga, your South African replacement for League Redacted if your save got scrambled, and multiple people's custom uniforms through the subscription program. It's been one of the favorite things I do. So, if we take a look here, in advanced settings, not only do I have the Mariners themed home and away jerseys, but now I have the Marlins themed Friday Fish that we wear on Fridays, the Sunday Stripes, the Yankees inspired version that we wear at home on Sunday, and the Thursday throwback to his time in Kobe. Hey, there's the raid-in. Hello, Laptop Hound and friends. Welcome to the Saturday Seafarers. And while my mic's coming in hot a little bit right now, you're just in time for the Mob Your Bob giveaway. I was just showing some of the custom uniforms I made for my Ichiro theme team. Here's one based on the Oryx Blue Wave. Here's one based on the New York Yankees. Here's one based on the Miami Marlins. And, of course, the Mariners themed main jerseys. Barry Basher, thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. Do I finally have Eric Chavez on this team? Yes. Okay, I'll deal with that afterwards. But I also wanted to show some of the other ones I've been making. And there's one fellow in particular who subscribed a short while ago whose uniform I want to show off first and foremost. He's also going to be tagging along for the pack rip that you're going to be seeing, that we're going to be doing. And I can't believe I get to welcome him back. Sir, could you please introduce yourself?
Do I have to sign my name in, please?
No, but you get to show up on screen. Guys, I got Gorgo back! Gorgo 2005, welcome to the stream. Gosh, it's been so long since I've seen you, and we all in the Out of the Park affiliates community have missed you so much. How have you been doing? I know it's been, what, a year and a half now since you've really poked your head in?
Not quite. It was April 19th of 23 when I last appeared on air. I might have guested on somebody else's stream. I think I guested on Laptop Hound stream once. I believe it would have been July, maybe August, thereabouts. But I've been basically keeping to myself, and staying out of the limelight, and basically doing what I need to do to keep the ball rolling here at Casa Gorg.
I'm just glad to hear that you're happy, you're healthy, you're still playing. I saw you and Warbot were matched up in last night's weekly showdown.
Yes, yes.
And as
I,
part of that, you subscribed to my channel, and I got to make these awesome threads for you. Check these out. Finneytown has never looked this good.
to say the least.
And I got a chance to make a new small team logo for you, or find one, I should say. But I really like going with like a yellow for the home, very reminiscent of like the old school Los Angeles Kings. And I just made your away jerseys, more of a classic gray and maroon. Took some inspiration from the Rakuten Eagles on this one. And you've got an idea for your alternate jersey coming up on your next sub. Mind telling the folks what they're going to see?
What I'm hoping for is one that's very, very much inspired by the Cincinnati Reds home Friday uniform, otherwise known as City Connect. They're black uniforms with a white pinstripe accent in the lettering, and I believe also in some of the uniform highlights. So just look for a Cincy, Cincy, City Connect uniform, and look for a visual on that, and I'm sure you'll get an idea of what I'm looking to try to do.
Sounds like a plan. You'll also notice the Sweegie swoosh, my little maker's mark on the nape of the neck of the jersey where the MLB logo should be. There's a number of teams out there that now have that, thanks to all the subscribers that I've picked up. Like, I made this for Laptop Hound, and he showed that off on stream. I am especially proud
Nice.
of the fake shoulder yoke that I was able to pull off. And the home and the road, both looking sharp. Also made it for the Twitch chat team that I captained on Tuesday's stream. Who trying a ball I got to do a Tigers uniform for him. Ditto for Dono 433 with the Choreo Tigers. EVC's been a long time subscriber, so the Legends of Dodgertown got to show off those. And let's see. I think I've been working with Dr. Dynastic as well. He wanted this for a custom team of his own, the Mesquite Smoke. Working with him on that in a custom league. Speaking of custom leagues, we are going to get to the JPBO soon. But first, it is time for your favorite giveaway and mine, Mob Your Bob. So this is going to be a game similar to Call Your Shot, where you have to guess what bobs I'm going to pull from packs on the Bob Cajun Bobs, where because there haven't been any new packable bobs in a long time, I have just been sitting on my login bonuses. Most of those packs are login bonuses, plus one. I did go in on a spotlight just to see if I could strike it rich and then go buy the B-Ref Bob Gibson. That's right, Machia Pet. That's the EVC Bob's emote. So these are the packs I'm going to be ripping. Oh, hold on. In all their glory. 2 gold, 3 diamond, 1 historical. Barry Basher with this channel Bobs. Don't need to worry about knowing exactly which bobs are out there. The form in the chat that will be on screen as well includes all the available choices. So you don't need to worry about, hey, is it a particular kind of bob, or I don't know all the bobs in the game. Don't need to worry about that. And thank you to the generosity of Captain Kegleg, who donated his most recent uniform creation. You could possibly win a complimentary uniform set from me if you guess what the highest overall card I will pull from a standard pack is. Now, Gorgo, you've already made your call. You called the 71 Bobby Gritch. Anything in particular drew you to that one?
I draw that one all the frickin' time.
See, for me, it's the Andres Munoz card. That's why that's my go-to pull in Call Your Shot.
Yep. I must have pulled at least 15 to 20 Bobby Gritches over the course of the game cycle. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about the form yet, Barry Basher. I gave it to Gorgo. I snuck it in advance for him because he joined me early. Haha. So let's get the music going. And now let's open it up. Mob Your Bob is open. Get in there. I mean, the bobs are... Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was going to say I was allowed to cheat a little bit since I'm making a surprise, quote unquote, appearance here.
Well, it is a surprise. We haven't seen you in a while. And, I need to... Oh dear, why is the Bobs on a losing streak? Okay, while we're doing this, I'm gonna go fix my team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losses in a row.
This
Yikes.
is not good.
No, it isn't. The Bobs, of course, are limited to players only named Bob or Bobby. And it looks like Bob Gibson has been on the struggle bus a bit. So let me just clear my bullpen, get Knepper back into the closer role. Shantz, let's move to setup, alt closer. Matthews, let's make setup 7th. And then we'll have Tewksbury and Gibson as our mid-relief dudes. Howery as well. And Jinx gets to be long relief and mop up. Hopefully that fixes it. Because you know that new Bob Gibson card is something that I have been eagerly looking forward to. I covet it.
I trust then that Luis Robert is not eligible.
No, Louis Bob is not eligible. Neither is Bob Clementi, because his real name is Roberto.
Got it.
Got a minute and a half left on the giveaway. Posted in the chat a couple more times. Let's see who we got. All right, we got some interesting guesses coming in. I mean, it's been a struggle. As the pack has... as the player pool has grown, it's diluted the options for getting Bobs. So at some point, I may need to just increase the amount of Bobs I'm allowed, or the packs I award. I'd love to get Bob Groom here. He's part of the newest set. We'll see if I can pack him. If not, I'll just buy the guy. And of course, there's Bobby Lowe and Bobby Estelella, the older. I had to run the younger one as my only catcher at the outset of the game because he was the only Bob catcher in the game. Poor guy. I mean, Gorgo, you run a theme team as well, right?
Yes, I do. My Cincinnati area themers, kind of like a cross between theme team and street and steamers. They have to have either played MLB with the Reds at some point or other in their career, or they will have had to have been born and or raised in the Cincinnati metro area, which includes counties in and around Hamilton County, which is where Cincinnati is located, and then also eligible if they played college ball in the same Cincinnati metro area. So Sandy Koufax, who played at the University of Cincinnati, is eligible.
All right.
Jim Bunning's eligible on two different fronts. He was born in Southgate, Kentucky, and let's see, what was the other one? And he played baseball at Xavier University here in Cincinnati.
All right. So I have turned off the poll. I noticed EVC was a late raid in. He had 21 viewers still. That was a little odd. So let's get to pulling. Oh, Barry Basher calling that I'm going to get a perfect out of one of my standard packs. I admire your optimism, sir. You haven't seen
I,
my packs lately.
I think I can tell you why EVC was so low is because he had already rated Laptop Hound earlier.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we're going to pack here. First pack, no Bobs. High card is 74. So I'm just going to jot that down. EVC wishes. Oh, EVC, you missed Mob Your Bob? Oh, darn. All right, we got a 77 for Drew Romo. Brew is not Bob, though. I tried to find your packing music, Gorgo, but I couldn't find it for your
Oh.
Packapalooza. Just a
That
full
came,
throwback.
I'm trying to think. That came from a set that is available from within Voice Mod.
Ah, okay, so we got ourselves an 83 in the packs, which means if I don't pull anything higher than an 83, Dark Horse is going to get a bonus uniform set. So Dark Horse, you got to be praying for bad pack luck from here on out.
And considering you have a diamond set of packs, I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, it only counts if it's from a
Oh,
standard pack. It's the
I,
highest
I,
overall
I,
from a standard pack.
okay, sorry, I forgot that detail. Yeah.
So speaking of tournaments, I noticed EVC and Doc were in PTC Gold round 2. Uh, you mentioned you had a tournament recently that was interesting. Mind detailing that? Oh, hello! Hold that thought. Bob Lemon coming out of the gates. Did anyone call him? Yes! Hey, great Scott! Guess what? You just won 20 perfect point or 20 standard packs.
Nice.
Hot dang! And Dark Horse and Asheville Boomsticks because you called another gold Bob. You're gonna get 10 standard packs. Solid. Been a while since I've seen that. I don't even have this Bob Lemon. I must have the upgraded version. As you were saying.
Okay, I have to go to my own OOTP screen here to pull up this tournament so I can describe to you game 7 of, I believe it was round 2, and I was playing a very, very strong team. Excellent manager whom I deeply respect, and anytime I can get anything over on this particular manager and this particular certain team, I feel like I've done something. But anyway, the okay, now here we go. Doesn't look like I'm going to make it into the pack round because I'm losing 3-1 in the quarterfinals. But
Oh,
anyway,
darn.
game 7 of this round 2 of the tournament that I'm in. In fact, if you want to play along, it's Quick Bronze ID number 5823. Okay,
All right.
but anyway, game 7 of round 2. I was playing the Fogtown Stars, managed by Augie, OGGY. This guy, he always puts up a strong show, and he and I fought it out to game 7. He came in with an undefeated pitcher, and I came in with an undefeated pitcher, but neither one figured in the decision because we ended up going to extras.
Oh, in game 7, no less. Ooh.
In game 7, we went to extras, and to top it off, in the top of the 10th inning, his Marquise Grissom hit a 3-run shot to put them
Oh.
ahead by 3. Okay? So I come up in my half of the 10th inning, and I get a couple of people on base, then I get a fly out. And then my Marquise Grissom, oh no, I take that back. There was another walk in there. So the
Mm-hmm.
bases are loaded for my Marquise Grissom. His Marquise Grissom was pinch hitting. Mine was in the lineup. Okay. So anyway, my Marquise Grissom comes up to the plate with 1 out and the bases loaded and hits a bases loaded double to tie it up.
Oh, man.
And then, if you're ready for the everybody's favorite baseball card porn name, Johnny Dickshot hit a sacrifice fly to drive him home because he went to third on the throw home. That is, Marquise Grissom went to third on the throw home to try to get the guy out at the plate, and they didn't get him. But he came home on Johnny Dickshot's sac fly to win it by 1. So they scored 3 in their half of the 10th. I came back and scored 4 in my half, and I walked it off, and that was quite a nice finish for me.
How can you not love baseball?
Oh yeah, exactly,
So we
exactly
got a
my point.
diamond card here. Let's see who this is. Randy Arozarena, which means the new high card out of the packs is a 92. Someone did guess that on the nose. So we'll see if I pull another stand or a diamond from a standard pack. Because
I
that.
guess not. Yeah, I guess 98.
Okay. We're still looking for other Bobs, though. Nope, not a duplicate Cedric Mullins. Okay. Cloyd Boyer. Dark Horse, you guessed 83. Nice try. Fizzy! Thank you for the follow. Oh, there's 2 people who guessed 92. Okay, we may have to go. I may have to give away 2 uniforms if this keeps up. All right. Still pulling here Roberto Perez, not a Bob. Roberto doesn't count. Giobon Rockhounds, thank you so much for the follow. Double gold here, Rizel Iglesias and Camilo Doval. I'm not sure if JB stands for Jim Bob, but it's not on the card, so it doesn't count. All right, there's Bob Oyeda. Did anyone... All right, we got someone who called a bronze Bob. So because I pulled an iron Bob, that means, hey, Cicero, you're getting 1 standard pack.
I like that consolation prize. That's not bad.
Hey, because, like I said, it's tough to pull the exact Bob. Yes, Doc, that is correct. Laptop Hound did raid into me. I intentionally held off the reveal of a guest and starting the giveaway until he showed up.
I take it then Akil Bob Do doesn't count?
No, unfortunately, no.
Okay.
All right, Adam Lind. Hey, that's a familiar name to me. Doesn't help this team at all. Packy Naughton, out of the park legend. Anthony Bass, former player in Japan. Just call him Scrabble. Jim Lodzinski. There was a pitcher on the Blue Jays years ago named Mark Rzepczynski. And I think we started calling him Scrabble because of that.
Yep.
All right, there's Bobby Lowe. Nobody called him, though. Nobody called below a bronze this round. Interesting. Are we into the
Nick
silver packs
Robertson.
yet? Yeah,
Nick Robertson does not count.
does not count. Okay, we're into the silver packs, which means I am giving away 2 out of the park uniform sets. Fizze and Angelo Glorioso. Please reach out to me with a whisper here on Twitch with your Discord name so that way we can get in touch and I can custom make a uniform set just for you. We're still going to be ripping packs here, though, because there's more Bobs out there, and I know they're hiding. I want to get them. So we're going to quicken the pace. And let's see if we get any more Bobs. A silver Bob would give people a lot of packs. That would be ideal. All right, Yu Darvish, MJ Melendez. Vlad the Younger out of the gold pack, so we're starting to run out of packs here, starting to run out of chances. Max Scherzer from one of the early content sets. I think it was a launch guy. Diamond pack coming in. This is Wilson Contreras. That Steve Carlton card, by the way, is incredible. I ran him on my league club, on my packs only team for a season. And he actually fared pretty decently. All right, other diamond pack, Greg Holland. Looks like there's a buy order out for him, so we'll just fulfill that. Final diamond pack, come on. Adolis Garcia. And the historical pack. Ooh, diamond in the historical pack. 2 Harrys, Jim Fogarty, Ricky Romero, and Ted Trent from Negro League Missions 1. Now, the last pack is a spotlight. I've usually had atrocious luck with spotlights. Let's see what this one reveals. Okay. A diamond in the spotlight. And it's the Walter Kennedy card that Laptop Hound just pulled. So this is just going to fill the top sell order. Merry late Christmas.
That's that 98 I called too.
Yeah, but it's not in the right kind of pack. So congratulations to our winners. Great Scott 66, Asheville Boomstick, Cicero 2K, Fizze, and Angelo Glorioso. Now we're going to get into the meat of today's broadcast. Gorgo, thank you for joining me for the giveaway. It's always a pleasure to see your face. And you know that your banner will always reside at the top of my screen whenever I'm streaming.
And that's very, very much appreciated. Heartfelt appreciation for that, in fact. And say hello to everybody out there. I still have close to 1,000 followers, and believe it or not, there are still some people subscribing to my channel. I got a Twitch payout back in November. So you can always feel free to transfer your support, which is always very kind and always very much appreciated, to transfer it to somebody else, like Tweegy, for example. And that way it'll get me out of expecting to get a payout every, 4, 5, 6 months. But I appreciate everybody's support in any way, shape, or form that it's offered up, including and especially including Sweegee's running of the banner that he so kindly made for me upon my retirement. So anyway, good day to everybody. Wishing everybody the best. Take care of yourselves and each other. And we'll see you around perhaps the next time. Who knows when we'll be back on again, okay? Great to see you all. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Take care, Gorgo. Be well. That's right, rounded third and heading for home. But we've got game action now. The 2031 Zenkoku League Championship Series. The Fukuoka Rings versus the Chiba Pirates for the 3rd year in a row, which means it's time for a lineup intro, and it's time for the postseason version. Let's do this. 今これがパイレーツの先発です。1番レフト金子優吾、2番センター杉浦元栗、3番ファースト阿部正秀、4番ライトランディ・デ・ヘズス、5番指名打者菅原修明、6番サード町田博之、7番セカンド末永輝元、 8番ショートガブリエル・アリアス、9番キャッチャー長谷川和夫、ピッチャーフアン・バブエナ。Juan Balbuena, the first 20-game winner in the modern JPBO history, takes to the mound here against the Fukuoka Rings. Lined right to the Suenaga at second. 2 down. Hamada will be one of the most dangerous batters in this Rings lineup.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Sinker at 96 miles an hour. Oh, you know Juan Balbuena is here for this. Tetsushi Taniguchi, the left-handed starter, will be on the other side. Slider his best pitch, but that cutter and the changeup are also dominant. Former member of the Nagoya Dolphins has done well since coming over to the Rings. He has not thrown a strike yet. This game, 3-0, the count on Kaneko. And the leadoff man is aboard. Katsuyuki Hamada does have a cannon arm, though, so doubt there's going to be any running going on. Lefty on lefty, Sugiura. Squares to bunt. Can't put it in play. 0-2 count. Works the count to 3-0. Now he's aboard with a walk. Runners at first and second for Masahide Abe. 1-2 on him.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Cutter at 91 gets a strikeout of Abe. Here's the other dangerous righty bat in Randy DeJesus. They want nothing to do with him. The bases are loaded for Shumei Sugahara. And he's going to take the 90-foot samba. Pirates have earned a run without getting a hit. Machida. First pitch swinging. Drill to center field. That's going to get picked up by the center fielder, Hideo Kai. But the Pirates now have a 2-0 lead without registering a hit. Suenaga, full count.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Taniguchi minimizes the damage. Here's Kusaka, the first baseman for the Rings. 24 years old. This is his first full-time gig or full-time season with the Rings. Probably going to get the starting job next season.
Strike 3.
Curveball from Balbuena. In terms of pitch mix, that curveball is his most dominant, but don't be surprised by the fastball or sinker or changeup. And yes, he is extended for another season at a pay cut because Balbuena gets it. This is a special team. 2-2 on the way from Juan. Rodin will strike out swinging. That'll bring up Ishizuka, the second baseman. Machida loads and fires in time. These two teams have had some postseason history. In 2029, the Pirates, on their way to a Nihon Koku championship, walked off in the 14th inning Tamotsu Handa with the solo opposite field blast in Game 6. Then last year, in Game 1, it went 17 innings before Yugo Kaneko sent one into the stands. Speaking of going to the stands, Gabriel Arias tees off. That's a first hit. Arias, of course, will be a pending free agent at the conclusion
Strike
of
three.
this season. Suenaga has done well enough at second to justify a move to short. 1, 2, 3 after that, but still the first hit of the game belongs to the Pirates on a loud laser beam home run from Gabriel Arias. First hit of the game for the Rings will be a single line drive to left by Hideo Kai. That'll bring up the third baseman, Kato. Courtesy check-in on Hideo Kai. 1-2 on the way to Kato.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss. Here's Ishibashi, the defensive stud. Double play depth. Hasegawa fires. Kai is gunned down. As good as Hamada's arm is, Hasegawa's is better. 2-2 on the way. Balbuena erases the hit. He's faced the minimum through 3. Abe lofted to left. That's going to hang up long enough for Makino. De Jesus. Count is full. Taniguchi still in there. He's walked De Jesus for the second time today. Sugahara. Fly ball center field. That's going to fall for a base hit. De Jesus was thinking first to third. Changes his mind. Here's Machida. 1-2 the count.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss. Taniguchi's getting the K's. 5 walks, 5 strikeouts. This Pirates club can be swing happy. That's into left field corner. De Jesus will round third and score. Machida holds at third. Suenaga with an RBI double with 2 down. Arias hit the home run last inning. Fly ball, center field, Kai. Brings it in. Makino now. Hit hard and high to deep left field, and that one's gone to the Owendon. 405 feet into the power alleys. Easy play there for Suenaga. How's the weather in y'all's neck of the woods? Because it is blowing wind like crazy here in Trana. I saw a pizza box lid fly onto and off of our balcony earlier. Kusaka dangerous. Full count from Balbuena. Fly ball to left, Kaneko. Take a few steps in. 2 down. Here's Alan Roden. 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. 6 strikeouts for Juan Balbuena. Hasegawa works the count to 3-1. He's aboard safely. Kaneko now. Drill to deep center field, but Kai has a lead on it. Quick throw to second. Ishizuka holding the runner. Five pitches, walks Sugiura. Ever dangerous Masahide Abe. Brandon Lysick will be the pinch, or the reliever here. Bottom of the 4th. Abe's going to check in with a single. Could be extra bases. They're sending Hasegawa. And the catcher trots in safely. Full count on De Jesus. He's 0 for 0 with 3 walks today. And it's a shame we gotta let him walk, because he's asking too much in money. Sugahara to first. That's a 3, 2, not in time! Shumei Sugahara beats out the throw and the double play. Bases are loaded for Machida. He's having a rough game so far. Throw the Ishizuka into right center field. 2 RBIs for Machida. And it's 7-1 Pirates. Everything that could go wrong for the Rings has so far tonight. And they're getting daring with a base running here. Sugahara in to make it 8-1. Arias to the opposite field. My goodness, 10-1. We've reached comedy score levels. Munehiro Oyama now into the game. Hasegawa will strike out after putting up a crooked number. It's 10-1 Pirates. And the building is rocking. Hard hit up the first base line. Kai with a good defensive play. 7 Ks for Balbuena. Masahide Abe, pending free agent, and there's something in it for him this season. His former team, the Kansai Cubs, lost to these Pirates in the 2029 Nihon Koku Series. So he's looking for a championship here after years of frustration. Yeah, the polar vortex is leaking again, it looks like. Temperatures are going to hit the frosties starting tomorrow. Masahide Abe to the Owendon and further. This team does not hit cheapies. Not to belabor the point, let's just skip to the 9th inning. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness gracious me. The final score 18-2. What? Excuse me? That is ridiculous. We turned their bullpen into a meat grinder. Oh, hey, Junzo Okuhara. Good to see you again. Eiju Kubota blew a head gasket, giving up 5 earned runs. Only Hasegawa avoided getting at least 1 hit. Abe with a Modasho, Suenaga and Arias both with the same thing. Arias with 2 doubles and a home run. That was good. No surprise we didn't need to try her out Juan Balbuena after that game. The other series is, of course, the Tokyo Golden Kites versus the Kansai Cubs. Golden Kites, the pennant winners, staked to a 2-0 lead. Now 2-1. Game 2 at Chiba Marine Stadium, Tamura versus Kato. Closer game. Kaneshiro has to come out of the bullpen for a 2-inning save. But he does fantastically at that. And it's funny, the rings were our boogeyman in the regular season. But 728 record at home this season. And Kodai Senga hung up his cleats. 5 seasons with the Mets. Winning a championship with them in 2027. Before returning to his native Japan, signing a 4-year deal with the Chiba Pirates, and winning a title in 2039 at age 36. Another 4-1 game. This one, Kim Ji-hoon, the future closer of this club, already inked to a 4-year, $4 million contract. I mean, we also have Kaneshido signed for the long term, so the two of them as a two-headed bullpen monster, yes, please, and more. So the plan is to stream until Dishnet gets rolling with the PTCS finales, but we'll see how the day goes. Rings with their backs to the wall will send Hideo Murakami to the mound against Isaburo Nakamura, a rookie for the Pirates, who did decently. Number 8 prospect in all of Japan. But this is a tall order for him, to say the least. Pirates swept the Rings last season. They're wearing their Sunday garb, you will note. Alternate uniforms for the occasion. Hard hit. Suenaga just to the side of second base. Good play. The ever dangerous Takahiro Matsumoto. They're going to walk him. They'd rather deal with Ishizuka. 2-2 on the way from Nakamura. On the ground to Arias. Short way, inning over. Another lefty in this Rings lineup is Murakami. Good throw there by Kato. Alan Roden in at first. Katsuaki Yasuda will be the DH today. Sugiura having a bit of a down season. Lofted to Kai. His counterpart, 2 down. Abe with an absolute triumphant return of a season. 3rd in batting average, 5th in home runs, 2nd in RBI at age 37. Showing no signs of slowing down. Back-to-back walks now from Murakami. Sugahara now. Full count. Fly ball to left. That should be playable by Makino. Oh, never mind. Ishibashi will make the grab. Scoreless through 1. Arias to the second baseman's side of the Keystone. Weird hop, but he made it work. Here's the DH, Yasuda. Fly ball to right. De Jesus coming in. Solid play there. 1-1 to Kato. Fly ball to shallow. Ooh, that's into nowhere's land. And the Rings have their first hit of the game. Kai, the center fielder. Fly ball to left. Kaneko comes in. Inning over. If you're wondering how to get these Sunday duds into your out of the park JPBO, be sure to visit Project Isekai no Yakyu to download the full project on the Out of the Park forums. And don't worry, I'm updating it for 2025 or 2024 because there will be new players in the MLBPA data. Hello Yoshinobu Yamamoto, hello Shota Imanaga, hello Naoyuki Uesawa. And once those contracts are up, you could bring them back home. Diving play by Abe, not able to come up with it. Leadoff man aboard here on the top of the third. Hit hard. Arias is going to turn the double play. Beautifully done. He was positioned exactly where he needed to be on that one. 1-2 on Hamada, the catcher. Easy play there for Sugiura in center. I could see the arc of that curveball from here. My goodness.
Strike 3.
Sugiura is really having a setback season. But it's not to the point where I feel comfortable cutting him off because he's a great center fielder and he is a team captain. Him along with our backup catcher. Takahiro Matsumoto gets the O shift on him. Scoreless through 3. Tries to go the other way. Machida running back makes the play. Nakamura with his first K of the game here on the top of the 4th. 2 down. That will bring up Alan Roden, the first baseman. Roden hit hard to first base. Abe with a beautiful play. Still scoreless. Abe back through the box. Pirates have their first hit. Cotton Candy is right. Randy DeJesus line. Diving catch by Makino. And yes, there is some bitter blood between Makino and the Pirates. Makino was a part of last year's club and was cut, ARB decline, because of poor performance. Top of the 5th. Nakamura still dealing. 2-0 to Kato. Lined right to Arias. He barely needed to move. Some quick innings would be helpful here. Uh-oh. Hideo Kai goes yardo to the home team cheering section. 409 very loud feet. We gotta stop giving up home runs to the guys with 35 power rating. Well, we need at least one to win anyway. Murakami's only thrown 51 pitches. Machida deep to center field. Kai had him scouted perfectly. Here's Suenaga, first pitch swinging. Little dribbler on the ground, back to the mound. Murakami, easy play. Arias. Tries to go the other way. That's going to be playable for Matsumoto. Very quiet Chiba game so far. Masato Mitsunaga getting loose in the bullpen just in case Nakamura needs to be taken from the game. That's the unspoken rule. I mean, we got the pitching Triple Crown winner 20-game winner Juan Balbuena coming in Game 6. We don't have to get the sweep. It just would be really, really nice. 1-2 to Matsumoto.
Strike 3.
Heck of a performance here by Isaburo Nakamura. 82 pitches through 6 innings. That'll be the end of his day. Hasegawa into the shift. Ishizuka makes the play. Yugo Kaneko to center field. Kai says yoink. Yee. Sugiura. Fly ball to right. Matsumoto will wait under it. End of his day. Fireballer Masato Mitsunaga. Hit up the line and fair. Machida couldn't get a beat on it. That's going to be a leadoff extra base hit. Ooh, that looked close at second. Alan Roden. Fastball sinker combo from Mitsunaga. Line to left. Kaneko's there. Holding the runner. That's a wild pitch. Yasuda on the ground hard. Suenaga will get the out at first. The run will score. It's 2-0 Rings over Pirates. 0-2 on Kato. Hit hard up the middle, base hit. Bottom of the lineup's really been getting it done here for the Rings. One-0 to Kai. Fly ball to center. That'll be played on a hop by Sugiura. Good throw into Arias to hold the runner, though. Come on, man.
Strike
There
3.
we go. If you know the word sing-along, even though we're down 2-0, you gotta believe in your Chiba Pirates.
Remember the heartbreaks. Remember the tears. Getting it all together takes so many years. Remember the close ones, and there were a few. You never gave up trying, wanting to come through. Well, this is your moment. You learn how to fly. We remember that long road once walked, then kiss it goodbye. You gotta believe it's your turn. You gotta believe it's true. It's true. For we believe the pirates will come through. You gotta believe it's your turn. You gotta believe it's true. You know that we believe 'cause we believe in you.
This game's broadcast is powered by Steam Whistle Brewing Company. Do one thing really, really well. Edwin Moreno into the game. Randy DeJesus has been struggling. Oh, they are shifting on him hard. So you know what we got to do? Versus a righty. Let's get the cardiac kid in, as well as the defensive substitution. Tamotsu Honda enters the game as a pinch hitter. Here against Edwin Moreno. On the ground, that could be 2. It will be. So that backfired. Jeremy Doty now facing Shumei Sugahara. That'll bring another pinch hitter. This time it's Mototomi Arai. Trying to get the platoon splits here. Arai will work the walk with 2 down. Another new pitcher here is Munehiro Oyama. 3 different pitchers to get 3 outs. All right, whatever. Tamotsu Honda will remain in the game as the right fielder. Takiji Kojima and Hideo Take and let's go with Shinichi Horie. 2 pitchers getting loose in the bullpen for the Pirates. Possibly a little tit for tat going on here with the alternating pitching handedness.
Strike 3.
1-2 on Hamada.
Strike 3.
2 Ks here for Mitsunaga. Takiji Kojima in to neutralize Takahiro Matsumoto. Designated lefty out of the pen for the Pirates. Well, that backfired. Loud and long. Shinichi Horie into the game now. Still a save situation. Oh, come on, get Arias. Ah. One out to Kusaka. Fly ball to the left. That's going to fall for a base hit. And it gets past Kaneko all the way to the fence. Switch hitter Yasuda. Full count on him.
Strike 3.
Got him. Horie ends the top of the 8th. Brandon Lysick. Pirates are working with limited outs now.
Strike 3.
Gabriel Arias deep to left field. There's not scoreless anymore. Kazuo Hasegawa. 2-0 on the ground to the second baseman Ishizuka. 2 down. Pirates within 2. Kaneko to left. Makino ends the bottom of the 8th. Horie, of course, no stranger to the rings. He's a former member of that club. One to Kai. Another fly ball to left center. Sugiura mimics the same catch. Shibashi through the right side for a base hit. Honda does have a cannon arm, so it'll just be the single. Full count on Makino. Called strike 3. Only 3 hits all day. Tetsuchi Taniguchi, who started game 1 out of the bullpen here. Sugiura will take a seat. Asao Okazaki will pinch hit here. On the ground, Ishibashi collects. 1 away. He was just for the 1 out. Soroku Kumasaka now faces Masahide Abe. Bounced on the ground to Ishizuka. 2 down. Junzo Okuhara. Rings flinging everything at the wall here. Slow roller to the pitcher. That'll end game 4. The Rings stave off elimination and win this one 3-1. Alright, not gonna panic. I'm just gonna let game 5 go as it normally does. I'm not gonna play through it. We're not in an elimination situation, we're just potentially forcing one. Uh-oh. Hirotsugu Kobayashi blows a head gasket. 5 walks, 3 hits, 8 earned runs over the 4th and the 5th. It's okay, we got Juan Balbuena in game 6. And we're playing that one. The Tokyo Golden Kites have punched their ticket to the Nihon Koku Series. Pirates trying to get there as well. Hiroshi Kishimoto, the two-way phenom, will bat for himself in this game. Starting on short rest. Pirates have lost 2 in a row, and now they have to burn Juan Balbuena to try and finish this series. Makino into the corner. Lead-off double on the first pitch he sees. That's less than ideal. Two 2-0 to Matsumoto, the right fielder. Fly ball to center. Sugiura brings it in. Runner will tag and is there safely. Oh, 2 on Hamada. Got him. Three and 0 on Kusaka, and it looks like Balbuena doesn't want anything to do with him. Full count on Ishizuka. On the ground, Machida takes his time. Throw across is in time. That was close. Hiroshi Kishimoto. Started game 2. And now is back here on short rest. One of the best in the league, right alongside Balbuena. And that's on the line and fair. Suenaga, or Sugiura, with a single. Abe works the count to 3-1. Board with a walk. They'd rather deal with Randy DeJesus. On the ground, fair. They go to second for one. On to first. Round the horn double play. Yeesh. 3-1 to Kishimoto. Inside with the curveball. Kai tries to bunt. Flare to center. Right center. Sugiura makes the grab, one away. On the ground, Machida thinking around the horn. Oh, beautiful turn by Suenaga. Sugahara gets to feast on a righty here. Lined right to the first baseman, Kusaka. Oof. Did we just burn all of our runs in game one? Is that what this is? Was there some locker room pep talk or something? All right, Suenaga, two out single. I'll take it. Arias, patented home run would be nice. Nope. Still no score, top of the third. Balbuena's walked a few more batters today than he has before. 3 walks, 1 K. Oh, and on the way to Makino. Into foul territory, Abe gives it a look. In front of his home dugout, makes the grab. (3-1) to Matsumoto. Hard hit past Suenaga and into right field. DeJesus will throw home. Runners at the corners. (2-1) to Hamada. Up the middle, base hit. And that'll score the first run of the game. Rings with runners at the corners. Quick chat with Balbuena. And now the bases are loaded. 4 walks by Balbuena on an uncharacteristically rough outing.
Strike 3.
1-2 to Kishimoto. That's going to skitter away from Hasegawa. Balbuena through 3 gives up 2 earned runs. Pirates have to get something going here. Kaneko deep to right. Matsumoto's able to get this one. Hung up a little too long there. Sugiura tries to go the other way. Makino will grab that. Through 3, Rings lead 2-0. And everyone in Chiba is on the edge of their seat. Oh, jumping catch attempt by Arias. No chance. That landed in no man's land. Two wild pitches now for Balbuena. Line to right. DeJesus is there. Good throw. Holds the runner. Full count on Makino. 5th walk for Balbuena. That could be another run allowed. Throw by Sugiura is good and on the money!
Out.
Yu Sato getting loose in the bullpen. He'll take over. Abe into foul territory. Long run for Makino. He's there. Brandon Lisick. Yet another game. Freezes De Jesus, who is not looking so good this series. Sugahara will check his swing and take a walk. Machida now. Will ground out to end the bottom of the fourth. Low and inside for ball 4. Not the best start for Yu Sato. 0-2 on Kusaka. Got him. All right, this is one of those weird plays that we got to redo on the super stats. Ball was actually hit right there. Taylor-made double play. And we can't turn it. Kishimoto takes over as the DH thanks to the Otani rule. Runner goes. Hasegawa's gunned down another runner. Suenaga, that's going to chase the first baseman off. Fantastic play by Kusaka. Arias will work the walk. Hasegawa would love to get something in his groove zone.
Strike 3.
Nope. Kaneko gets plunked. First and second for Sugiura. Or not, hold it. We've got a request for a pinch hitter. Mototomi Arai will enter to deal with Lisick. Wild pitch. Both runners will advance. Tying run now stands at second. Arai, the full count. Line to right center field, and Matsumoto is there. Ay, ay, ay. Defensive changes. Tamotsu Honda will enter the game in play right field. Randy DeJesus right to left. Yugo Kaneko left to center.
Strike 3.
Yu Sato giving his all here to keep this game close. A 1-2-3 inning. That'll get Kim Ji-hoon up in the bullpen. Taniguchi getting another appearance. I'm not bunting Mexamemester, not with Abe. There we go. You know what? I'm going to bunt with Randy DeJesus. All right, he's got the corners in now. He still strikes out. My goodness, what a rough postseason Randy DeJesus has been having. Sugahara.
Strike 3.
Taniguchi has 2 Ks. Machida up the line and fair. That's into the left field corner. Abe is going to get to third. He will not be waved home. Once again, tying run at second. Suenaga with a chance. Come on. I'm benching DeJesus for Game 7. Unless there isn't a Game 7, which would be nice. There will be a Game 7. Shut out this time, 5-0. Or 4-0. Rings have a chance to pull off the reverse sweep. They've used basically every single pitcher they have, at least once. Okuhara's gotten saves and he's coming out of the rotation. What are these guys doing? Game 7. Rings wanting to make their Nihon Koku Series debut. Pirates trying to get back there for the third year in a row. Ryoma Kato, the left-handed veteran, on the mound. One to Hamada. On the ground, that could be 2. It will be! Arias to Suenaga to Abe. Junzo Okuhara, former pirate himself, will walk the leadoff man in Kaneko. Sugiura will bunt right back to the pitcher. Oh, come on. Abe on the ground. Going to be a tough play for Ishizuka. He makes the throw to first. Kaneko's at second. I forgot to bench Randy DeJesus. At least he managed to make contact on that one. Kusaka is walked. Rodin lined up the middle. Base hit. First and second, nobody out for Shiro Ishizuka. Fly ball to left. Kaneko has it. One away. Hideo Kai. Line to right. DeJesus has a beat on it. 2 down. Runner still not going. Kato. Fly ball high and deep to right. And again, the bottom of this Rings lineup is doing damage. It's 3-0.
Strike 3.
I'm just going to until wrist it. All right, Sugahara with a double.
Strike 3.
Arias will strike out to the backstop. He's going to get to first in time.
Safe.
1-1 to Hasegawa. On the ground to the shortstop Ishibashi, inning over. Suena got deep to center field. Kai collects 2 down. Arias into right field for a base hit. That could give the Pirates a run. It will.
Safe.
All right, well, at least we didn't get shut out again.
Strike 3.
That could be 2. It is! They brought Kishimoto out for some reason. He's going to give up an extra base hit to Kaneko. Okay. Sugiura. Fly ball to center. Kai covers a lot of ground out there. Oyama will be walked. Do we trust Randy DeJesus? Sure, let's do it.
Out.
Shouldn't have trusted Randy DeJesus. Okay, apparently Kato decided to blow a head gasket. We're just going to skip to the 9th. This is humiliating. And for the first time in league history, a reverse sweep is completed. The Fukuoka Rings get one over on the Chiba Pirates and will advance to the Nihon Koku Series for the first time in franchise history. All the cockiness, all the swagger, all the hope I had for this club just went reaching out of the window. They bullpenned us into submission. I mean, we did only win the pennant by 1 game, so they got one over on us. Randy DeJesus, where did you disappear to? Masahide Abe was playing like a man possessed. Where the hell was everyone else? Game 4 was the most winnable. I hate this. This game is designed to break your heart. Shin Maeda stays in Osaka. That's interesting. We got Korean posted players. Kang Hyun-woo, interesting. Lee Ji-kang, eh. Yeah, none of these guys look interesting except maybe for Lee Ji-kang. So I will pass. Home team has won every single game so far in this Nihon Koku series. Except, oh yeah, that counts too. So Game 7 at Tokyo Dome. Johnny Holstaff and the Fukuoka Rings up against the Tokyo Golden Kites. Your winners. The Golden Kites win it at home 15-4. The bullpenning strategy finally ran out for the Rings. The Golden Kites are champions. Ogi with a home run hat trick in the final game. No wonder he wins Series MVP. Well, that was a bit of a humiliating end to the season, wasn't it? I think we can afford to increase our ticket price. We got money to spend. Playoffs, upgrade center field, staff cohesion. Oh, geez, that's a long list. Yu Sato has hung up the cleats. One of the original Chiba Pirates who started this save. He goes out pretty strong. Oh man, our pitching coach retired too? That's not good. Well, next season we got Heishu Iriki coming up to take the first base spot. Looks like the Panthers and the Dolphins are on the posting train. Nobody else from anyone in the other clubs. I think we gotta let Sugiuta walk. We're gonna offer arbitration to Raul Rangel so we can possibly get something if he walks. If you're wondering, hey, how come there's so many ARB-eligible guys? That's the Japanese league. Arbitration starts after 1 year of service time, and really it's not arbitration, it's you as the owner say, here is your salary. So we're just going to plow through this. I'm impressed by Horie. Still gave up too many runs for my liking. So we're going to let him walk. Kato, this is his final final year before free agency. Kawamoto, we're going to let walk. Kobayashi, we're going to keep. He did well. I want to see more from him. Nakamura. a part of this team's core going forward, I'd hope. Not willing to give him a guarantee of starting rotation, but... Kinichi Endo. Now that he's healthy, yeah, we got to keep this guy. Iwahashi. Considering he spent most of the season down in the minors. Well, no, he was positive for us. I think we just had too many pitchers. Let's offer him an extension. We'll keep Kojima around another season. Nobusuke Matsuoka will walk. Masato Mitsunaga will get a promote, an extension, as will Katsumi Tanaka. Spot starter, basically, but out of the bullpen he was decent. Kazufumi Kikuchi. Will be walking. Kaz Hasegawa is going to get a big pay increase. Shumei. Yep, we're going to be sticking around, but I need to see something more like 2 years ago and not like whatever the heck last year was. Kensaku will walk. Let's keep Okazaki for now. If you're wondering where I'm coming up with the numbers, the secret, as taught to me by Matrick Pahomes 15 on the Out of the Park subreddit, as long as your offer is 95% of the ARB estimate plus $1, the player will accept it, almost guaranteed. Arai is going to be walking. Tasaka is going to be walking. I need to see something better from Honda, but hopefully getting full-time playtime will help with that. Also, congratulations to the Kumamoto Rovers, winners of their first Mirai Cup. The big contract for Shozo Yamamoto pays off. He wins Series MVP and League MVP. Now, we are finally going to start to see some players from the Mirai League become available as free agents for the first time. Could make for some interesting work this offseason. I also have to do a quick check of the finances to see if the league is still halfway profitable, because the more teams fall into poverty, the sooner I have to move up the moving the Mirai League to become an expansion club. I was hoping to do that in 2035, but it depends on how every team is doing health-wise financially right now. Like, the Polaris have lost money 3 years in a row now. The Comets have lost money most of their existence, so they wouldn't be migrating. Wizards have lost money again. Rovers made money because they actually, you know, made the postseason and won the thing. Flames lost a sack of money. Oh my word. Black Swans were barely solvent. Spirit made the finals and posted a big paycheck. The Arrows continue to be the most profitable team in the Mirai League. So based on this, the teams moving to the JPBO would be the Polaris, the Wizards, the Rovers, and the Arrows. I'm going to put up a poll. I am curious your thoughts. Oh, sure. Now Arias gets captaincy quality. Please make sure to vote in the poll. Because I'm curious, is this going to be the year the Mirai League folds? If it is, I may need to do that sooner than later. You know, maybe it was bad luck to wear my Fukuoka jersey while I'm broadcasting. Come to think of it, that may have been why we lost. But I mean, what season, what save, what team hasn't suffered a 3-0 reverse sweep? I ask you. The ones that still have their sanity, that's who. Alright, looks like the Sweet Afrikansa Bofbaliga is about to get underway again. Let's see who's on the Geberke Breakers. It doesn't look like we have anyone loaned yet. Roster selection is still a ways away. But yes, if you want to get the South African League in your save, you can access it from the Project Isekai no Yaku forum thread. I want to see what this team looks like at the end of the offseason, though. That's really going to be the question. Alright, Golden Gloves are being distributed. Suena got Witzed at second. Way to go! Oh, I am definitely moving him to shortstop this offseason. Save King Kaneshiro wins it barely over Kim Tae-kyung. I mean, 34 saves to lead the league, 1.19 ERA, almost 3 wins above replacement. Yeah, Kaneshiro was dominante. Also, wow, they ran Oyama like a rented mule. That may have been his last chance. Best bat winners. Abe wins it at first base for us. I can't give him term. I've got too many guys waiting in the farm. Yugo Kaneko picks it up and left field. Way to go, Yugo. Logan O'Hop wins it at DH. Was the DH position really that desperate? Yeesh. Your Rookie of the Year in the Zenkoku League will be...
Decoding memory banks.
Nozomi Nagai. A reliever. Isaburo Nakamura finishes third. That'll work. Whenever MLB ends, the game usually locks up, so I guess that's right about now. So now's as good of a time as any. I'm just going to mark down the timestamp. Because I have figured out what my save is going to be for next year. We're going to bid farewell to the Saturday Seafarers when Out of the Park 25 comes around. Because we have something new in the works. Please enjoy the trailer for our next Saturday save.
Take to the sky, discover the wonders, how far you can fly. There's beauty to be said, let your dreams take you high. The clouds and watch them soar. The world's here for you to explore.
That's right, Saturday Sorin. We're going to South Korea to the KBO, and we're going to be taking over the Hanwha Eagles as try to march them to a championship in the KBO League. You'll note the start date is May 18th. I have plans that take me away from my laptop end of April, early May. So that's why it's not going to be immediately as soon as 25 comes out. But it's going to be fun. And no, this isn't the end of the JPBO. Like I said, we are going to still have the JPBO in this particular save. I'm going to update the quick start, all the mod content. So this isn't the end of the JPBO. It's just I owe it to myself to try one of the other Asian leagues. No surprise, Juan Balbuena, unanimous win for the Yamamoto Award. Hey, Kenshin Morita of the Jaguars, the guy we traded away. Looks like he had a great bounce back season. And MVP goes to Shin Maeda again. Balbuena came so close. Oh, man.
We should do another survey because Earth is kind of strange. I'd like to go to an interesting place from here.
I mean, Shin Maeda is absolutely this save's MVP. Great one is accurate. All right, we have a vote for folding the Mirai League. We'll do it after the first year draft just to be safe. Because I don't want to mess that up by accident. And every player that comes over in the move will stay with their team. Alright, draft lottery results. The Dolphins retain the first overall pick.
Web, let's go to the water first, okay?
The Nagoya Dolphins will select Tanaka Shiro. Interesting choice. Sapporo Bruisers will add Miyata Nobusuke. Going with Power Bats, no defense. Utility Guy for the Woodpeckers. Takeda for the Phoenix. That's an interesting call. Must be something about him they like. Panthers will take Iwao Hamaguchi. You better hope that curveball develops. Astros will add Takuhiro Tomita. Jaguars will take Yuji Fujiwara. The Cubs will add Masuda Yasugi. Alright, so the Mirai League will fold, and I'll do that on stream because it should be some fun fiddly bits. The Bulls will take Atsushi Ito. Oh, big defensive shortstop. The Golden Kites will add Katsuyuki Kubo. The Rings will add Yoshimichi Miyata. Alright, so we have our choice. Yukihiko Kaneshiro. That is a DH.
Maybe we should go to another planet.
Zeshin Uno. Ooh. I like him. Left fielder for sure. Kawai, Yoshimura. I mean, Makoto Yoshimura could start right away. It's a question of, do we want a pitcher or do we want a big bat? Because we've got Takara Fukui coming up to the big club imminently. We have pitchers aplenty. And getting a replacement for De Jesus. Yeah, we're gonna go with Zeshin Uno. Oh, I want Mitsuo Kubota. Defensive shortstop? I'm a sucker for those guys. I also kind of like Yoshikatsu Nakahara. I'm going to go with Nakahara. And then we'll grab Kubota. Then I want to see what Kato Teiji can do. Alright, last pick of the draft. No, not him. Let's go with Ishimoto. That win for the Rovers is going to be the last one in Mirai League history. Arbitration hearings complete. Free agency filings done. Idiki is going to come up to the top club, as is Fukui, as is Ryuichi Shibuya. Hello. And Iwahashi. We need to go sign some fielders. That's what we need to do. We need to go sign some fielders. A center fielder, most importantly. And there will be a few because we are going to be folding the Mirai League. So edit the structure. So we need to think about locations. Aomori is kind of up a ways. Ibaraki is close to the center. Kumamoto's out a ways. Shizuoka's close to the center. So the Aomori Polaris will move to the JPBO Zenkoku League. The Ibaraki Wizards will head... Wait, where did they just go? No. Excuse me one moment. I have to figure out where the hell that team went. Okay. They went to the DSL by accident. Goes to the Nihon League. There we go. The Shizuoka Arrows will also be headed to the Nihon League. And the Kumamoto Rovers will head to the Zenkoku League. For the remaining teams, the Spirit, the Black Swans, the Flames, who just went bankrupt basically this season, and the Comets. Oops, I did this wrong. The farm teams just got disconnected. Wait, I can still figure it out by going through the draft history. I think. Okay, so the Fukui Kings are the Wizards minor league. Let me jot this down. This can still be fixed. Arrows have Uji. then the Rovers. Kashiwa Border Cats. I'm not going to make like junior versions of each team right away. I'll do that offline. And the Polaris. The Shimonoseki. Colt 45s, okay. Now I just got to move those into the appropriate minor league.
A star has no roots to hold it. No living, lonely entity to lose. To and fro it floats in the light of the sky, like a water.
Alright, so Fukui is like on the northern coast. And Uji is between Kyoto and Nara. Okay, so Uji and
A star is adrift and free. When day comes, it floats into space, like a spirit amazed in a wider paradise. Paradise, paradise.
Uji goes to the Nishi League. And we check the junior JPBO standings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the other team will end up in the Western League too. Good, good. Now, of course, the teams are going to run into issues because there's only so many. You can't have so many foreigners in the JPBO as you can in the Mirai League. But we'll see how that goes. Good news for some guys like Fukuo Yamada, who now has additional arbitration years coming up. Congratulations to the survivors, you made it. Now, of course, us with the team that we have, this is going to screw me up because the Arrows used to be my team in Out of the Park 21, and they are my Perfect League team. So we have 2 foreigners in Balbuena and Kim. And a lot of money to spend. So we could go out and get a foreign center fielder. Let's grab Hamada here. Kurihara. Yeah, getting guys who aren't jerks would be handy. I'd like to get a second baseman and a center fielder. Oh my. Okinaka here would be a good fit. So let's go throw in some money. I wonder if he'll do 3.6 for 7 years. Okay, sure, let's do it. That centering Kaneko and Honda. I like it. So then we can look for another outfielder to possibly take over. Oh yeah, looking for all the youngsters who just got released from various organizations. That's going to be fun. Let's look at bringing Takahiro Oka back after his stint with the Comets. Stephen Kwan, that's a familiar name. Oh yeah, let me also increase the draft round up to 10 rounds again. Alright, let's compromise at 7. And into the gap go a whole bunch of top prospects. We're going to be negotiating with everyone. I'm only going to sign one just to avoid gaming the system too much. Second baseman. A lot of guys with similar shapes. I mean, MLB still isn't even in free agent mode yet. That's December. I do not like this screen. It mocks me. We're going to be raiding over into Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon upon the arrival of MLB free agency, because that was going to lock up my game. I will need to think. I may just try and trade for foreign players from the 4 migrated teams. Either way, the talent pool is finally going to improve here in JPBO. More players coming in through the draft. Some old faces have come back. Junro Kanda, Masakimi Okamura. We are set up very well. Yee, 3.4 million, not happening for Oka. Now let's see who's come over to the Bofba Liga. Next season we will get Johannesburg and Lesotho to use the players that are the teams that migrated over. So Kubota, our new acquisition, is going to be learning how to play shortstop. Shibuya got loaned out. Oh, D-Block just rated Spore. Okay, so we will be just doing rating into Spore then. Either way, I got a feeling we should be able to make some serious headway this offseason, both with the new entrants Wizards are offering money to Hamada, that's fine. Oh geez, the ask on Okinaka just went up. Right now we're the front runner. Okay. Now with winter meetings starting, that seems like a good point to wrap things up. Let's take a look at the foreigners to see if there's options. I mean, I would not say no to bringing Willie Adames over as a stopgap, if nothing else. And then Suenaga moves back to second base. Or do we go with Juan Rivas? I mean, the thing is with Rivas, it's hard to tell if he'd actually adapt to the Japanese game when Willie Adames is basically a better fielder, yeah. Alright, how about one with a team option? All right, let's see if we can get Willie Adamas, winners of the World Series with the Phillies in 2029. Another big strikeout guy, but the defense is what's important. So many players out on the market. I'm going to have fun trying to chase down the ones I actually care about. So, that'll be it. Let's raid into Sporer while I go lick my wounds and have a snack. Dishnet will be up with the PTCS finals, and then Sporer on the main channel with a card release and Champions Row sort of event. That should be a lot of fun. Let me see. I do see I've got my messages from Fizze, and I need Angelo Glorioso, not Dark Horse. But Dark Horse, thank you for sending me anyway. You did not win the bonus, but I'll let you know about that. All right. That'll wrap up today. You'll find me next on Wednesday with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. I believe that's the start of the 2006 season. And then back here on Saturday with the off-season for the Saturday Seafarers. Time is precious, folks, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me today. Firage, take us out. Have a great rest of the weekend, everyone.